in the exact spot that I did when I recorded the video about how I got started in end dumping. If you want to see where I'm at, it's dark out right now. I'm gonna have the lights off. Story time with Eric. So it is 7/8 today. It's the first day back after the holiday weekend, long holiday weekend. A couple crazy things. So today, I think this is probably the first day that I've dispatched 14 trucks. So I'm dispatching 14 trucks today, and I haven't looked at the trucks in about a week. I have had mechanics look at them and stuff like that, but I usually set my alarm for 4 o'clock. It's 3:50 today, and I'm on the road headed to the trucks. There's gonna be some bullshit for sure, but I would have loved to have done it over the weekend, but my wife doesn't go for that, so I just set my alarm earlier and earlier if I need to. But crazy thing with the 14 trucks. So one of probably my best client called me or texted me on a Sunday, which never happens, and he wanted me to switch 2 of the 6 trucks that I had on to a different material right away in the morning. Or, first round they wanted, like a specific material, and then they were going to switch, and then I'm assuming they were short, basically, I don't know, but they wanted us to haul a different material and then switch back to what he had originally dispatched me. So I was out mowing my yard, and then he texted me that, and then, like, within a minute, I kid you not, you can't make this stuff up. Within a minute, a guy that he's a baller. I've been knowing of him for ever since I've done lawn care. He's got a multi-million-dollar lawn care business. I don't know how many times over, but a lot. And I knew him when we did lawns, and then I've been trying to get in touch with him to haul rock for him. And then now, instead of me hauling rock for him, he just bought a bunch of freaking dump trucks, like $200,000 dump trucks. I don't know how many he has. I mean, I don't know how much he paid for the dump trucks. I'm just saying, it's not like he just went out and bought a handful of junky dump trucks. So he's got, like, I would guess he's probably got 5 of those. And then a couple days ago, one of the shops that I hang out at all the time, bologna sandwich with the shop manager, he had one of his trucks in the shop putting a wet kit on, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know he ran end dumps. And he's like, yeah, he's got like 3 of these, 2 or 3 of these. So then I see him out driving around, and he's got specialized end dumps for hauling rubble, and then whatever, he's got lots of stuff. And so something that happened was he texted me and asked if I had any work. So within the 2-minute time span of my boss telling me to do this, like haul a different material, this guy texts me and says, hey, you got any work for end dumps? And because I'm driving around all the time looking at his equipment, I knew that he had a steel end dump. So then I text my boss back, or one of my bosses back, and I said, hey, you just wanted a truck to do that material all day. If you need an extra truck, let me know. So then he says, yeah, that would be great. Put 1 truck on that all day. And then I text one of my other bosses, and he answered. This was on Sunday. So I said, hey, can I throw a truck over with you guys, an extra truck? And then he said, yeah. So moral of the story is it's got to 13 trucks, or 14 trucks. We were at 11 which 12, 13 I think I've done before, but I've never done 14, so it's crazy. And I have a driver off, so could have been 15, but it isn't. That's the thing with me, is like I'm addicted to that. Like, could have been 16. Well, it's 15. I should just be happy with that. But so this guy that's got the dump trucks and the lawn care business and everything, the crazy story behind that, and I've had actually a couple crazy stories behind my wife, but so my wife works out with his sister. They do CrossFit together, and then his sister works for this guy, and then whatever, they kind of hit it off because they both are she's more in the office than my wife is, but they both do the behind the scenes on the compliance and all that stuff with the trucking. So I've been trying to work for him as a direct, like bring material to his yard, because he actually has a, I don't know if you've seen that, the Day2Day where I'm stocking the yard for the wholesaler. Well, he actually has a yard, so he's got his own yard where he buys rock from himself, because he's a lawn care company. Then he has other lawn care companies and residential clients come in and look at his rock yard, and then he stocks it all himself, which I didn't realize he did, but he did. And then he also has his own construction clients. He's more on the construction side, and I'm not on the construction side hardly at all. I stay on the gravel. He's actually going in the dirt. But one of his jobs lapsed or something, and he just needed work for like a day. But the way that works is, that usually works out good for me. We start getting a relationship going, and it never ends. So maybe it'll be one of those deals where if I'm short, I can call and ask if he can help me out, or maybe it'll never be that. I don't know. So another time that Callie hooked us up, I guess, was she volunteers at church, and someone that she volunteers with happened to own a trucking company, one of the biggest trucking companies in the cities. And that does end up thing. I don't know. They're pretty big deal in the cities here. And so then we started. I don't know if I say this all the time. I probably do, because I'm pretty proud of the fact that I would say 98% of all of the work I do is not through a broker, and I am like a broker. I subcontract out the work to other people, but that they're a big time broker, and they've got one company that I try not to cross, because their work doesn't align with what I do. They're not a sand and gravel company. They do sand and gravel, but they're more like they unload barges and do fertilizer, and they have a contract with the refinery, and they haul something that's called pet coke. And one of the refineries in town, they're the only trucking company that hauls it out of the refinery, and sometimes they do like 100 loads a day, I would guess. I don't know that for sure, but yeah, so they do a little bit of sand and gravel here and there. But that was from Callie meeting people at church and networking, I guess. So I will be probably adding on to this video later, but I'm about to the lot. I'm gonna have to. I got lots of crap to do. I think one of the trucks isn't gonna start. I'm gonna have to get it started. I got jumper cables before I jumped on this video with you guys. Which I don't think I'm gonna need the jumper cables. I think I'm gonna need some ether because it doesn't want to start if it sits for a couple of days without driving. It's gotta. Somehow it's losing its prime. So I gotta deal with that, and who knows what else. Hopefully it'll be a fairly smooth day, but we'll see. Hey guys, just wanted to do a recap of the day. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Everything went surprisingly well. Trucks for the most part ran good, and everyone showed up. The dispatch of the 14 trucks was a true dispatch of 14. There's no issues or whatever, which can happen very easily. But the new contractor that put the 2 extra trucks on was great, and for the most part everything went well. So that's the goal. Just keep on dispatching. It seems like every year the max that I get to in a season is almost the normal for the next year. So like last year, I think I maxed out at 12, and that was like a big, I'm just guessing, I don't know, that was like a big year for me. I mean, it was a great year, crazy year. But anyways, this year I'm doing, like I said, 8 to 12 every day, but pretty close to 12 every day. And then, so now my new record is 14. So I would assume next year, if things kind of go the same, I'll be normally dispatching about that many next year. But I wouldn't be surprised if I hit more than 15 this year. I'd probably get to 17, I would think. So anyways, the point is that, or the point of the video is that it's just kind of like a record in time for me. I wish I would have done this when it was just, I wish I would have done this more when I did the lawn care. I did more of like professional videos rather than just laid back and whatever stuff. So anywho, that's where I'm at today, and I'm gonna go to bed now. Peace.